શું ખબર ધ્રુવભાઈ, શું કર્યું વેકેશન રજાઓ દરમિયાન?
અત્યાર સુધી તો ઘરે જ સ્પેન્ડિંગ સમ ટાઈમ.
કેવી રીતે ટાઈમ પાસ કરો છો આ લોકડાઉન નો?
નોર્મલી આમ તો ડ્યુરિંગ કોર્સ આઈ વેક અપ અર્લી, પણ અત્યારે ઇટ ટેક્સ અબાઉટ 8 o'clock, then I have routine. 10-11 વાગે ફરી કઈ કામ હોય, અત્યારે બી ક્વિક પિટિશન લખવાનું હોય અર્જન્ટ, તો એ બધું ચાલે. That is how I spend my day.
બરાબર. શું લાગે છે હવે આપણે આજે લોકડાઉન ખોલીશું, લોકડાઉન જ્યારે બી ખુલશે ત્યારે આપણી રૂટીન પ્રેક્ટિસમાં શું ચેન્જ થયું હશે લાઈફમાં?
રૂટીન પ્રેક્ટિસમાં આઈ ફીલ ધેટ વિડીયો કોન્ફરન્સિંગ ને હવે જે ટેકનોલોજી છે, that should be properly, it should be utilized, અને એનું ફંક્શન આ જ રીતે જો ચલાવવામાં આવે, જેમ કે વેકેશન કોર્સ છે, દિવાળી કોર્સ છે, at least we should start adopting those practices that after a stage more or less our video ne technology is going to take its own pivotal role.
Right, sir. Sir, what do you sir, how have you decided to join the profession? શું હતું ધ્રુવભાઈ કે તમારે આ પ્રોફેશનમાં આવવું પડ્યું?
Well, so I have a background. Obviously, I have father who is practicing, mother who is a law graduate. So from the beginning it was there, but not as such. After passing my 12th, I had booked a date, lock a date for IELTS. And I was under a plan to, migrate to Australia. Mari IELTS ni fees bhari didi thi ne. Every procedure was just, I had to just choose, some colleges. Somehow, the very same year, that is 2006, the MS University, I missed those dates of, CLAT, and e vakte to CLAT bhi natu. We never used to. CLAT came in somewhere around 2008 and onwards. So in 2006, if you want to, choose a law school, tamare tyan jaine you have to categorically appear everywhere. May it be NLU Jodhpur, GNLU. I missed those dates also. I had to appear with no choice. I mean, it was of course a fortunate thing with Baroda School of Legal Studies initially. So that is how I cracked it. And I was in second batch for my pre-law years.
Right. How have you started your how have you started your practice after graduating law?
After, there is again, something to say. I had my pre-law years from the BSLS. I had then from the between. I was there in third year at GLC, Government Law College. Ultimately, I passed my law as well as bachelor's degree from Mumbai University.
Right.
After passing of my second year, I have been venturing, politics also. Aap to jano cho, university as, student union and those activities.
Right.
So I was FGS for Baroda School, for the Faculty of Law in the year 2007-8. But I found that I'm being, obsessed with extracurriculum activities rather than being into law.
Right.
So I had applied for at Mumbai University for, migrating directly in third year. Okay. Somehow I secured somewhere late in July, August my admission with conditional, that is what I've been to then Mumbai.
Right.
After graduation in 2011, I had been working with firms in Mumbai for 1.5 years.
Right.
That is how I chose to be an independent. Tyar pachi, though I was associated, but in a way I was independent.
Right. How difficult it was to become independent?
As far as Mumbai is concerned, I was there for 1.5 years. That though it was a firm, but we were delegated work from time to time. So as far as Mumbai is concerned, it was fine enough where, I got to know every procedure as far as trial courts are concerned. starting from MSCP, Civil Court Procedure, Metropolitan Magistrate Courts, and all the campuses where original jurisdiction courts were.
Right.
After that, in the year 2012, I have been part of senior advocate's office at Gujarat High Court.
Which
from 12 I was associated with Kamal Bhai Trivedi, Learned Advocate General.
Okay.
I was with him for 5 years and more. So initially it was when you deal with you read with the matters of ultra-virus and just from the beginning itself, it was difficult for any fresher to cope up with those matters when directly. But ultimately, slowly, I started. The things got more smoother than they were.
Right. So, sir, Dhruv, which matters you generally deal with in the Gujarat High Court?
I'm more into civil revenue matters. Apart from in civil revenue, whatever comes in, criminal, I have those kind of matters more.
Right.
Normally, you also know that in read jurisdiction, we have every kind of matters.
Correct. What you consider to be a milestone in your career? Any specific matter that you would like to share, which can be termed to be milestone in your career?
Well, my first bail before Justice Anand Dave. That though it was not that much, it was very minor offense. It was of 363 and kidnapping, abduction, and these cases hardly even otherwise. And the moment, as far as what I have heard as junior of Justice Dave was that he gives no time to any lawyer.
Right.
So it was, I could not sleep that night. Not being my first bail, but what do I argue in this 1 or 2 minutes of time?
Right.
And that was the point where I got confidence. Hardly I had to argue for 1.5 minutes the crux of the matter, and my client was enlarged on bail.
Dhruv, how do you prepare your matter?
Well, normally at times it becomes that you get a brief from a briefing lawyer.
Correct.
So first of all, I read each and every page, then I harp upon the judgment or whatever the impugned order is. I try to find more, as far as if we talk about trial, when you get a 227 petition, you need some another documents also. Say for example, production of documents or miscellaneous applications. So I then call upon my, whosoever briefs me that I need this more documents. Once I get it, I started, afterwards I discuss the matters with them as well as clients also.
Right.
Apart from that, for law, I have some softwares. SCC, I have been there since long, so I keep on, go through as far as possible.
Right. What advice would you like to give to junior advocates? Junior advocates who will be now joining the bar. Whether they should join trial court initially or should start from or if they are willing to start from High Court or Supreme Court, they may start from that level.
Well, my personal view would be that a student should start from 4th year itself. Normally, you are aware that, once a pupil completes his, 4.5 years, maybe 8th semester, he has studied CRPC, CPC.
Right.
And to my belief, he has, just afresh gone through this CPC, CRPC provisions.
True.
So I believe that after as and when any pupil who completes its 7th semester and onwards, normally we used to have in our GLC, it was like 7 a.m. you have your class, 11 a.m. everyone used to be there in at least for 4th and 5th year students.
Right.
So I would still believe that, by the time you complete your 5th year or 10th semester, you have exposure of at least, or I can say that you have already explored 1 year in course. So I feel that 6 to 8 months maximum a person should be mandatory go to the trial courts if he is keen to be at High Court or Supreme Court.
What all other hobbies that you have and how do you pursue that?
Well, in this profession, you are aware, you hardly get time for your own, but still I love swimming at times. Depends on the time I get. Apart from them, I am a member of clubs, so I visit clubs on weekends also.
Right. Anything specific that you would like to tell to the upcoming advocates? Any guideline that you would like to give to them?
Well, a guideline to the upcoming lawyers would be that to come. I mean, it depends on nowadays. It's like no one has patience in this profession.
Very true.
So first thing you must learn is to keep patience.
Very true.
To whosoever who comes newly, at least give 1,000 days in the court or to your senior's office.
True. Right, sir. Thank you, Dhruv, for this interaction. Thank you very much for sparing time. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.